Hi everyone, Melissa here from Collecting Dreamcatcher, and I'm back with a new and exciting video. Today, as you can see by all the pieces here, I am going to be setting up my Only One of collection binder. So it's going to be another mini binder. I'm not going to go over how I created the pieces because it is essentially the same as my 4-minute binder. So if you would like to know how I create a mini binder, I will link that up in the info card so you can go and watch that video and learn how I did the mini binder. So this, I already have all the pages cut and in an order I think I will like, and I'm just going to be putting a whole bunch of Only One of photo cards and postcards and that kind of thing away today. So let's get started. First, I forgot to take off the sticker on the side here. It is the same type of binder as my 4-minute binder, so it's Avery brand. This one is just black. I wanted to have a black and a white one so I could tell them apart easily. Pick this photo because it is such a cute photo of Only One of, so yeah, there's that. And I wanted to open it up and start with this photo that I had gotten when I made a purchase. It is not official, but it's just super cute, so I thought it'd be fun to start off my binder when you open it by seeing a cute group photo here. And then from there, I was going to go into these official photos. I'm going to put them in front and back, like together, to save space. So I'm going to go in age order. KB and Love are the oldest members, so they're going to go in back to back. Next, front and back, we will have Rie and Yujung. And then we have Junji and Mil. And then we have 9 and the KB and Love unit shot. And then lastly from the set, we have the Junji, Yujung, Rie unit, and then the Mil and 9 unit. Next, and I'm going to be adding more pages as I get the films, but first we're just going to put Love and Rie back to back. And then we're going to do the mini photo cards, which are actually bigger than regular photo cards. And we're going to do KB and Love. Then Rie and Yujung. Junji and Mil. And last but not least, 9. And then we get into like the full pocket sleeves, which is where I'm going to be putting their postcards from Produce Part 2. And I know I said I was going to wait until I actually get a shelf, but I actually don't think I'm ever going to store these standing upright. It's kind of long and big, so I think I would rather actually have these in my binder. So I will be taking them apart, which is kind of scary, so let's see. Doing this is incredibly scary. So first we're going to do KB and Love. Rie and Yujung. Junji and Meal. And 9. Now we are into photo card territory. So I have a whole pile of photo cards here that I'm going to be storing. I'm going to start with the 2 cards that I have from their debut album, which both are Rie, so I'll be putting those in first. So again, this is going to go in age order, so the first Rie card is going to go here. The photo card section is going to go in order of release, and so each version is going to have its own page, and since there's 7 members, there will probably be one down here that will be blank. That's okay. And then the second version. Then after a dot point jump, we get into the line Sun Goodness. So I'm going to put the color photo card set first, and then I'll do the black and white. Then next we have the produced by part 1. So I'm going to put Rie's card here. And I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do the group cards because I believe there's only 3 or 4 of the cards, so it might just be one side of the page. Since they're the youngest, I'm going to put them there for right now, but they may move. And then next we have the produced by part 2, which is the Song of Ice and Fire. So I think I'm going to do Ice first, the Ice versions, and then the Fire versions. For some reason, I actually have a lot of these cards, like in comparison to the other eras. It just kind of happened that way. So we got Rie's card. And then finally we have some other members for the back page. And we have Meal, which I believe will go here. And then we have 9. And then for Fire, we have Love. Then Rie. Then Yujung. And lastly 9. And then lastly we have Instinct part 1. And again, there's 2 sets. I can't really tell them too much apart. I think there's like looking at the camera and then looking away, which I think is how I'm going to store them, at least for now. I think I will do looking away as the first set and then looking at the camera as the second set. So first we have Rie. And then Junji. And then for looking at, we have Rie. No shame in all the Rie. And Meal. And then all the pages at the back are cut, I guess, for future comebacks and then some non-album cards that I have coming. And I'm not sure how I'm going to store it. This is just the only one I have right now. I have a broadcast card of Rie, so I'm just going to put it right there. And then before I'm done organizing, he may move. I don't know if I'm going to keep him there, but that's just for right now. And then I think up here, because I have a bit of a pocket, I have like different fan-made cards as well as the these cards from all the albums. So I think I'm just going to, probably should put them in order. I'll just kind of stick them in here for now. And actually, I do have a Rie fan-made card, so I might put his there. There we go. So that is how thick it is currently. So I think it's a pretty decent size because I think for the rest it's mostly just photo cards and a few larger item things that we'll be adding to the collection, but let's do a flip through. So this is just fan made. And then we have the official photos. And then we have the film from Lion Sun Goddess. Goodness, oh my goodness. And then we have the mini photo set from Produced by Part 2. Then we have the postcard set. I just love how these things like fit in here. They just look so good. And we have photo cards. This will be dot point jump, the 2 versions. And then Lion Sun Goodness, the 2 versions. And then Produced by Part 1, Produced by Part 2, and then Instinct Part 1. And then Miscellaneous will be going from there on. So yeah, there will likely be a lot of growth here and probably a lot of photo card storing videos to come. So look out for that, and I hope you enjoy. I really just wanted to get these cards in a safe place because they were just kind of sitting in a bunch of random top loaders, and I was just so worried they were going to get damaged. So I wanted to make sure I got them in a safe place as soon as possible. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. I hope you enjoy. If you like collecting K-pop, collecting Dreamcatcher only one of 4 minute, please subscribe to my channel. I make new videos every Saturday. Thank you everyone. Bye. Stay safe.